because you're wasting time with orders for what? Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you. I want to thank Honorable Wamboka. He has done a very good job. This coming from a mono, I'm very sure, Mr. Speaker, sir, if encouraged, they are now going to prove to those who the so-called who normally say they are ranking members. Congratulations, Honorable Wamboka. You've done a very good job, and I want to commend you on this. I'm also requesting you don't carry stones on the streets, because this kind of work you have done here, you deserve to be in this chamber all the time doing this kind of work. Congratulations. Mr. Speaker, sir, protect me from Gesa. Gesa, you are a senior high-ranking member. Please
you are
give me time to speak.
You are protected under the.
You have spoken in this chamber for many years. Let me now have my time to speak, Honorable Mabona. Mr. Speaker, sir, she's making me get confused.
What is the relationship between Honorable Beatrice Adagala and Honorable Millie Odhiambo?
You know, Mr. Speaker, sir,
Honorable,
I want to speak here.
Honorable Millie Odhiambo, two people cannot speak in Parliament at the same time. Honorable Adagala will speak with your silence.
Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you. I know she's overexcited. She's my aunt. I'm uncle to the Subas. So she is very happy to see the daughter speaking and taking over from her, because I know with her, she's now handing over the mantle to me. And I've now known the time she comes to Parliament, I'll be always in this chamber at this time, so that you see the mother versus the daughter. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me go back to this report. This is a very well done report, and I want to recommend it. I want to see the officers, like the Public Procurement Act, being followed to the letter. Let these officers not float rules. We have seen, Mr. Speaker, most of these officers are floating rules and making Kenya or the government lose a lot of money. If you can find a public officer awarding a company that cannot work, why should that officer be in the office? Like, there are companies that have been awarded tenders and are not completing those tenders. We went to Industrial to check on a building that has taken so many years to complete. Even the contractor has withdrawn, but they are so-called these people, consultants. The contractor has withdrawn from the site. A consultant is still there, making money, charging the government for nothing, making the government to incur expenses. I think these oversight groups, these oversight committees, if they can be serious, Mr. Speaker, sir, and be followed, I'm sure we are going to save money as a country, and it will improve our economy. I want to commend the all committees that are oversighting these parastatals, government officers, to be very keen on the auditors' reports, because we have seen so far there are several organizations that have embezzled funds, stolen money through poor tendering processes. They cannot follow the public acts of 2015. They're just doing their own things. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's high time the oversight committees take charge of these organizations, work on the auditors, the general auditors' reports. Some of the companies or the organizations that have gone against the rules, the people in charge should be surcharged if the government is going to lose money in this kind of manner, Mr. Speaker, sir. The way I've told you, we went to another government institute here in Australia. The contractor has left. Why do we have the consultant on the site? Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to ask the people responsible for oversight, instead of us, or instead of my Aunt Millie Odhiambo being on the street, she's a renowned lawyer and a senior for you. She should be in this house and assist with matters of oversight. Once the government is put on checks and balances, I'm very sure we shall save a lot of money. There will be no corruption. Everything will be, the government will be working and the opposition will be working. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want also to leave time for my aunt, and I know she's going to talk here, and I'll be oversighting her as she talks. So thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to leave on this. I support Wamboka and the committee. Keep up, Honorable Wamboka, and as a party leader of ANC, I'm welcoming you in ANC. I don't want you to be independent. Thank you.
Honorable Joshua Kimilu and Honorable Millie Odhiambo, in that order. And I would request you do 3 minutes so that we can proceed to the next line.
Thank you.